Hey there, Jack here with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a paper by Giacomo Novembre and his colleagues over in Italy. And it's a cool study with a really nice finding using transcranial alternating current to see how two people interact with each other in order to synchronize their actions better. Really cool paper, really cool design, really cool findings. I'll tell you some more about it in a second. Okay, so like I said, the study was looking at the ability to synchronize actions with each other. Two people completing a task together, a very simple finger tapping task in which both participants had to tap their fingers in synchrony with each other at a 2 Hz rhythm, so 2 times a second. They were given some cueing taps before this to indicate the rhythm they were supposed to do the tapping task at, and then the auditory cues, i.e. the taps that they would have been presented to them, will have stopped, and they were asked to try and continue the tempo of the taps that they've just been listening to. While they were doing this, the experimenters gave both participants either 2 Hz, 10 Hz, 20 Hz, or sham transcranial alternating current. And they did this with both participants either being in phase with each other, so that the waves of their stimulation was at the same time, or antiphase, so they're all over the place. What they found out when they did this was that, unsurprisingly, if you gave sham stimulation, it gave no improvement to the people's ability to complete this task. Neither did they find for 2 Hz, which again is too unsurprising, or 10 Hz, which considering some people suggested that 10 Hz stimulation is a sign that it's depressed, or you have a suppression of 10 Hz stimulation when engaged in joint action, was a little bit surprising from my perspective, doing some work at the moment looking at 10 Hz suppression in tactile perception. I thought there may have been something in that. However, the researchers found that no, 10 Hz, either in phase or antiphase, again, there was no difference in phase or antiphase for the 2 Hz either. Didn't result in any improved ability to complete this tapping task better. What they did find though was that if you give people 20 Hz, so beta rhythm, in phase stimulation, then you observe an increased ability of the participants to complete this simple tapping task, synchronous tapping task, better and more quickly, i.e. they may actually synchronize their taps with each other quicker when they were completing the task using the 20 Hz in phase stimulation, which is really cool and really nice to be able to see that you can take what we've learned from I think what's really cool is that we can take what we've learned from this, the fact that there is obviously appears to be anyway, an affective beta rhythm corresponding to and synchronicity in neural rhythms, allowing for better cooperation in a task to further, so that maybe we can look at this in terms of joint action tasks, where maybe it's not as simple as just synchronizing your actions, but you are having to cooperate with another person to complete a task. Could we be able to see a situation where if you were to give people, or show that their neural rhythms, or beta rhythm, I suppose, because this is the only result they found, their beta rhythm is in phase more with each other, does that mean that they are better able to complete the task together? Nobody knows yet, but I definitely think that's a clear avenue that this finding could be taken with some future research. I know Novembre has done a lot of work, and I like a lot of his papers, so I'm sure he's got many ideas about how we can take these findings further to create some great research and hopefully help out humanity. I've mentioned previously the fact that I think the hyperscanning papers are really cool, the fact that you can simultaneously give people EEG and look at ongoing activity, and this is the first sort of hyperstimulation study that I've come across that's had some really nice results coming out of it. And I think that's it's great to see that we've taken what we've learned from the hyperscanning stuff and put it into hyperstimulation stuff to allow us to actually apply the research and show that we can change the ability of people to complete behavioural tasks by altering neurology. For me, like I said, I'm going to be looking at this in terms of agency. I feel like there's definitely cats today. I've got to look after it, and it's very needy. Wants your attention all the time. Okay. No, it just wants to play. I don't want to play right now. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, I'm going to be taking this to look at sort of agency perspective. So when you're completing a joint action task, is there a change in your ongoing neural activity which corresponds to a feeling of completing the task better as a team? When you're more in synchrony, do you also feel more group agency over something? Or is there a different neural marker, whether it be changes in the peak amplitude of each individual wave of alpha or beta rhythm, or is it due to maybe an ERP of some description? I mean, I'm not sure quite how you get an ERP that could correspond to the aha moment of feeling you're completing an action collaboratively to an expert level. But I don't know, I'll have to find out. Anyway, I'm going to go say goodbye from me and the cat, which is being very... Okay, come on. Okay, no, it's just nibbling. You haven't seen it yet today. Here she is. As you can see, she's very playful. So that'll be it for me this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any more suggestions of videos about papers that you'd like to see, let me know. I think someone commented a while ago asking me to put this up on the Instagram feed, so I will send them a message. But if you want me to do something for you related to sort of cognitive neuroscience research, let me know and I will be happy to make a video for you. Yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, let me know if you want a different specific paper talked about, or if you just think that, I don't know, you prefer the hair down than hair up. Whatever it is, let me know. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.